You think you know how great empires fall, political corruption, economic rot, civil wars, but what if you're wrong? What if a civilization at its absolute peak, rich, powerful, connected, could be wiped out almost overnight? Imagine your entire world, gleaming cities, bustling trade routes, your entire culture turned to ash in a single generation by a faceless enemy you never saw coming. This isn't a thought experiment, it really happened. Today, we uncover the greatest supervillains in ancient history and reveal who they really were. Who were these enemies? You clicked to solve one of the biggest mysteries, the late Bronze Age collapse and the shadowy sea peoples. Not loincloths and mud huts, but a cosmopolitan, interconnected world rivaling our own. The Hittite Empire in modern Turkey corresponded with Egypt like brothers. Mycenaean warlords in Greece lived in opulent palaces of gold. Ugarit in Syria thrived as a multilingual trade hub. Then, clay tablets from Ugarit record the king's final desperate plea.
My father, behold, the enemy's ships came. My cities were burned, and they did evil things in my country.
That letter was fired into a kiln as his city burned. The storm from the sea Egypt called them the Sea Peoples, a multi-ethnic coalition bent on plunder and destruction. On the walls of Medinet Habu, Ramesses III describes them. The foreign countries made a conspiracy in their islands. All at once, the lands were removed and scattered in the fray. No land could stand before their arms. Mycenaean palaces smashed. Ugarit turned to ashes. For 50 years, they swept the eastern Mediterranean, severing trade, shattering armies, and erasing literacy. The identity of the villains. Who were the Sea Peoples? Not pirates, but a perfect storm of migrants, refugees, and warriors. Around 1200 BC, climate-driven drought and famine uprooted entire populations, perhaps from Greece, Sardinia, Sicily, packing families onto ships not just to raid, but to find new homes. Each coastal attack absorbed more displaced peoples, growing their ranks. They weren't an army to defeat in a single battle, but an entire population on the move. Genetic and archaeological evidence links the Peliset to the Philistines and the Shurden to Sardinia. They became our ancestors. Ramesses III did stop them, but didn't wipe them out. He settled captured Peliset families in fortified Canaanite garrisons. These ex-Sea Peoples became the Philistines of the Bible. The Bronze Age collapse reminds us how fragile civilizations can be. What's the biggest threat to our interconnected world today? Let me know in the comments. If you love ancient mysteries, hit like and subscribe. Next up, thanks for watching.